Any health-related information on the following show provides general information only. Content presented on any show by any host or guest should not be substituted for a doctor's advice. Always consult your physician before beginning any new diet, exercise, or treatment program.
Hello there, and welcome back to the Red Lasered Water Guy Show. Okay, we're here to help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. And needless to say, it has to be done in that direction. Nobody can help you. You know, there's a lot of people that can help you help yourself, but you have to make the first move each time. And I'm here to help you help yourself do that. Okay, it's really simple. The quality of your life is based on the quality of your health. And so if you want a better quality of life, we got to help get you a better quality of life or maintain the quality you've got. You know, if you're healthy already, let's see how, it's like I'm healthy. Every year goes by, I intend to stay healthier and healthier and healthier, live life to the fullest as long as I can. So we're here to help you do that because, are you aging too quickly was the title of this show. And if you are, aging quicker than you want, I saw a thing the other day says, I didn't realize getting old would happen so quickly, or, the years fly by. And so we're here to help slow that down. Age, the calendar age and your biological age do not have to run parallel, unless you're, on the, what I call the SAD diet, standard American diet. Just look around at the masses, the majority of people out there, and, they're on the standard American diet. So the first thing you have to change if you want health, more health, is look for options and different ways of putting less toxins and more real nutrition and real food in your body and real water. Water is the only thing that causes the body to function. Every function in the body requires water. It takes water for every movement. Without water, air, salt, unprocessed sea salt, that is, not table salt, you can't have a thought, you can't move a muscle. All of that takes water and air and unprocessed sea salt. Salt's the third most critical thing in our body. It regulates your heartbeat, regulates your sleep. It's critical for clearing the lungs of phlegm. Dehydration and lack of unprocessed sea salt is the start of diabetes. That's why senior citizens have so many, there's so much senior onset diabetes, is seniors lose their sense of taste and the need for water, and they're eating differently or less a lot of times, and not eating at all for a while. And so that's the start of the diabetics in senior citizens, is dehydration and lack of unprocessed sea salt. So let's go ahead and start the PowerPoint here, and we'll be ready to go. So again, I'm working with a company called pureVibranz, the Red Lasered Water Guy Show, because, water is critical. We're all about self-care for self-healing. Here's my contact information. Give me a call at 469-766-5511. That's the quickest way to get a hold of me. Send me a text. If you do call me, leave a message, because I'm off-grid. I just got back from Sedona, so I was off-grid hiking and climbing down there for a couple of days after a 3-day expo down there. So I've got a YouTube channel that's youtube.com/@TheRedLaserGuy. That's the ampersand, The Red Laser Guy. You can see some videos. Just put up a video of Tom Dongo, 83 years old, now reading fine print with no glasses. At 82 is using a magnifying glass to try and read fine print. So anyhow, that's how you can get a hold of me. And, my health is my greatest asset. With it, life's a lot of fun, and exciting. Without it, well, you get to decide. It's your life, not mine. But as long as I got my health, I can go play. I can be there for other people. I can be there for myself. I can, function clearly, think clearly. That all comes with good health. But no one else can be healthy for you. It's up to you. So again, a lot of people out there can help you, but you have to make the first move each time. So there's 5 important things for wellness. Number 1 is air and oxygen, simply because that's the one you can live the shortest time without. And so air and oxygen is number 1. But number 2 is water. Water, every function in the body takes water. So dying of thirst is not a good thing to do. And the body has its own drought system. So when you drink less than the amount of water your body wants, it starts starving areas of your body for water. It has to keep your heart working, your brain working, keep your lungs functioning. Asthma is simply dehydration in most cases. It can be triggered emotionally, but it's still a dehydration problem. The body is so short on water, it doesn't want to give up that water you give up every time you exhale. Think about winter days when you're out in the cold winter and you can see your breath. You can see your breath in the summer. Same thing's happening in the summertime, you just can't see it. Just got done with a couple of days of some pretty strong hiking, a lot of vertical up and down, and I went through a lot of water because I was exhaling and breathing hard, to keep everything, all my muscles moving, stay flexible, in the climb and everything. So it takes extra water to do that. And then it also takes extra sea salt when you're doing that. So I took extra salt capsules with me, and took extra salt because, again, your body's perspiring, you're sweating out the minerals and stuff that the body uses to communicate cell to cell and to function, healthily. So sea salt is the 3rd most critical thing in your body. Again, it regulates your sleep. Just talked to a lady today that's had AFib for a long time and getting ready to do some serious stuff with the medical industry, who's tried everything and can't stop it. Had a gentleman like that a few years ago, about 5 years ago, that had AFib for like 3 years and was getting ready to do something pretty serious. And I told him, if you'll take 1.5 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of sea salt a day through the day, not all at once, but a little bit in your water, some on your food, some on your tongue, and wash it down through the day, that would take care of it. And in 2 days, no more AFib. He carries his salt shaker into the restaurant with him, okay? Because, it's miraculous what the body can do when you give it the frequencies it needs and the minerals it needs. And minerals are frequencies. It's the frequencies. Everything is a frequency, vibrating energy. All energy is frequencies vibrating. It's all the same. Frequencies, vibration, and energy. And so that's what you get with sea salt, is a vibration that can help your heart regulate itself. Okay, the 4th one is sunshine. And, we have a red and infrared laser, and we have a gold disc that's an energetic amplifier that helps in raising the vibration and adding more frequencies into the water. So sunshine is the 4th most, important thing for being healthy, is the red and infrared rays from the sun. And our laser replicates sunshine. That's why I have that here. And then when you use the gold disc, that's adding more sacred geometry. We use sacred geometry in our laser too, which I'll show you. And so that's all, it's necessary. All of that's necessary. 4th one, or the 5th one rather, is nutrition. So you want good nutrition. If you're eating something that's been in a tinfoil wrapper and it's never seen the sunshine, and you can't pronounce most of what's on the label, I wouldn't eat it. But again, look around at the masses. Think about McDonald's, for lack of another. Part of what they serve is 1 molecule away from plastic. So anyhow, we won't go there. All right. So air is an average of 20.9% oxygen at sea level and about 78% nitrogen. Okay, the body needs oxygen and nitrogen both, H2O. Okay, But if you're drinking structured water, lasered water, it's close. It's not fully structured, but it's partially structured. You're actually starting to get H2, H3O2. And so humans begin to suffer adverse health effects when the oxygen level of their breathing air drops below 19.5% oxygen. So that's that's not much of a drop to have, to start having symptoms of not enough oxygen in your blood. So take slow, deep diaphragmatic breaths. And you think about it, anytime it's like if you go out for a walk and you're not used to walking and your legs start to burn, and that's not enough, that's lack of oxygen on a cellular level. Pain is lack of oxygen on a cellular level. So take slow, deep diaphragmatic breaths. That's where your stomach pushes out. If your shoulders are raising up when you take a deep breath, you're breathing very shallowly. And the exchange of oxygen and toxins in the blood takes place in the bottom of the lungs, not the top of the lungs. So again, a lot of people out there are in fight or flight. They're stressed. They're breathing very shallowly. When you get, when fear sets in, you go to shallow breathing, fight or flight. So take slow, deep diaphragmatic breaths, and that'll help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. Stand or sit straight, slumping, leaning back in the seat where your back's curled, is very hard on your body. It wants to be, erect and standing up straight. The hormones and all the chemical responses in the body just function better to help the body help itself heal itself. Then go outside, get some sunshine, get some fresh air, or the best quality air you can get out there, okay? And then drink lots of water. Drink enough water. They say half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you need 75 ounces of water. If it's hot outside and you're perspiring, you need more than that, okay? So, but that would be pretty close to the minimum, I would think. So, and then here's a book I highly recommend. It's You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty, okay? Don't treat thirst with medication. The name of the book is Your Body's Many Cries for Water, Dr. Batman College. I read it 35, 40 years ago, underlined most of it. The guy was pretty amazing at how he discovered it and what he discovered using water as medication. He was able to help a lot of people in a prison where he was at the time. So that's a book again, Your Body's Many Cries for Water, that I highly recommend. So your health is determined by water and unprocessed sea salt, because again, it takes both of those for the body to function. So the quality of your life is determined by the quality and the quantity of your water. When water filtration processes destructure water molecules in the process. Okay, in nature, water is structured like down through a Rocky Mountain stream. If it's going through a 4-inch PVC pipe, it's not structured anymore. Okay, if it's going through the processing plants, it's not structured anymore, and it's got a lot of negative energy in it. It's been programmed with all the frequencies of where it's been. So if it sits in a lead pipe, a pipe that's been soldered together with lead, or is all corroded, those frequencies are in the water, and we can help clear that for you. But destructured water is not. It's not able to hydrate the body as well as structured water. So when the water is no longer structured the way it was intended by nature, the health of your cells suffer. And what I mean by that is you take water that's in romaine lettuce, we'll say, that's structured water. Nature structures it in the fruits and vegetables. So specifically, the protein molecules within your cells don't work the right way. This can negatively impact muscular and tissue functioning. Proteins are the function of life, basically. They're, how is it stated? When you use our products, we upregulate gene expression to build a healthier protein. And proteins are responsible for the structure and the function of your body. no exceptions. Okay. And so, and the mitochondria play a part in that protein folding. And we're going to get to the mitochondria and the criticalness of it being functioning. So anyhow, again, so you got to be careful with your water. So your body is about 74% water, but molecularly, you are 99.92% water molecules, because there's water molecules in your muscles, there's water molecules in your heart. Every cell in your body has water, water molecules in it, but it's not water, but it is, our body is 74% roughly water. And then so 99.92% water molecules. I hope that makes you think about what you're drinking. Okay, your blood's 94% water, your brain's 78% water, your eyes are 98% water. So water is very programmable. And so what we do is help you reprogram your water, clears the memory of where it's been, and reprogram it with human blueprint frequencies that are optimal wellness frequencies. So when you use the red laser by itself, it adds about 30% more life force energy and human blueprint frequency programming into the water. If you use the gold disc, it triples that amount of the human blueprint frequencies and enhances the 30% life force energy also. So that's what we do is structure. I mean, you'll taste the difference. I do this test all the time where I'll have people take a taste of their water for taste and texture, laser it for 30 seconds, and 95 to 98% of them can taste the difference because what we do is the red infrared laser neutralizes toxins. It makes, and it when you neutralize the toxins, you make the water wetter to where it hydrates the body better. And what I mean by that is it takes the surface tension off the water molecule and lessens it so that the water molecule can be absorbed into the body better. So I hope that made sense. And again, our laser replicates sunshine. So you're adding, energetically, you're adding more electrons into the water also, and the body needs more electrons. That helps offset the free radicals. So a test we did on that was with Dr. Kuhn out of Santa Fe. She does the biophotonic camera work for us with what's called a GDV camera, or a gas discharge visualization camera. Today it's called a BioWell. And so what we have here on the left is the life force energy in a drop of tap water. And then we had her laser the same size drop of tap water for 3 minutes. And what it did is neutralize the toxins, make the water wetter, and added about 30% more life force energy. We kept shortening that test down, and it happens in 30 seconds. And then this is the life force energy effects on the person's biofield that drank the water. On the left side, you can see their biofield before. It's got a lot of holes in it. Well, your biofield is what's creating your body and animating your body, okay? It's the cocoon we live in. It's an energy cocoon that's all around us, and it's constantly communicating back and forth with our body, and it's really our first line of defense. But there's so much EMF and stuff out there that's, hurting it from the outside. What we eat hurts it from the inside or helps it from the inside. What we think hurts it from the inside or helps it from the inside. Everything plays a part. And the body is dynamic. It's constantly changing. It's not static like our sick care industry wants to make our body static. You got these symptoms, you got this. Well, you had those symptoms at that moment. And so you may have that, but tomorrow you may not have those symptoms or that, whatever they label that they gave you. So you can see after they drank the water, their biofield came back into a much better resonance with their body. So now the two are communicating better. Now you can think clearer. You have your body goes into more of a parasympathetic mode, comes out of fight or flight into relax and heal more. And so you're able to, be able to control your life better, make better decisions, etc. So again, our blood's 94% water and the brain is 78% water. And this test was done with the previous red laser that had 92 additional human blueprint frequencies added to it. The one we have now has been upgraded. It's got 1,635 more additional frequencies added to it. And then when we use the gold disc on it, it goes up over 5,000 human blueprint frequencies that are added into your water. So it's all about bringing the vibration higher in your body. All discomfort and disease is a lowering of the frequency from optimal wellness. And so we help you raise that vibration back up. And then with that can come healing, because the body has more life force energy, better microcirculation, and more oxygen. And that's what the body needs. So what are some of the benefits of drinking lasered water? Lasered water acts like a power source that can help us stay maximally hydrated, because again, we're adding 30% more life force energy into it, taking the surface tension off the water molecules, etc., neutralizing the toxins. Because of the many roles that water and hydration have in the body, structured water is said to potentially benefit energy levels, digestion, regularity, enzymes that help with nutrient absorption in your digestive system, concentration, muscle contraction, positive moods, ability to sleep well, blood pressure and cholesterol levels, respiration, endurance, weight control, liver, kidney and liver health, joint health. The list goes on and on that it can help with, because the body uses water in every function every day. So it's critical that you stay hydrated if you're interested in a better quality of life and maintaining health longer. So unprocessed sea salt contains about 75 essential ionic minerals that the body needs. Common table salt has only 2, sodium and chloride, and they call it salt. It's really not. Sad part is it's got aluminum added to it as a non-caking agent. So if you want Alzheimer's and all the stuff that is tagged as being a symptom of too much aluminum, then that's what you'll get if you're using table salt. All right, so our body needs 1 to 2 teaspoons of unprocessed sea salt daily on your food, on your tongue and your water. Just take a big drink of water, put about an eighth or so, just put a big pinch of sea salt on your tongue, let it dissolve, and then wash it down with another big drink of water. And that's going to help you hydrate better, because you're going to drink more water, and then you get the salt in your body that you need. Salt your food good. You're going to love it. After when you start salting your food, it's going to taste different, and you'll actually, I oversalt a lot of my food because it just tastes good, and I need that salt. So I prefer Redmond's real salt from an underground mine in Utah. It's not been exposed to a lot of the pollutants, and it vibrates the highest and has the least heavy metals of the salts that we've tested. So energy, when you have enough salt, we must have sustainable energy to keep our bodies going and healthy. All right, so unprocessed sea salt is the body's matrix system for transporting energy throughout the entire human organism. Again, it's those minerals, the trace minerals that are taken out of what they call table salt. Okay, so you can't even create a thought or move your body without the trace minerals that are in unprocessed sea salt. Healing, salt plays a big part in self-healing by helping your body to digest your food and turn it into living tissues, as well as helping to transmit nerve impulses that contract your muscles. Again, salt plays a huge role in health and wellness. So balance. In order for your cells to function normally, a salt and water balance must be maintained. So what that means is unprocessed sea salt helps create the osmotic pressure that holds water in the blood. And so you can drink all the water you want. If you don't have that osmotic pressure, it's still not going to hold the water in the blood. You'll just pee it out like it was a diuretic. So alkalinity, salt and water are also necessary for making the sodium bicarbonate your body needs to alkalize the food we eat for maintaining the alkalinity of your blood and lymph fluids. Okay, the blood has to stay at 7.365 pH. If it doesn't, you die in a heartbeat. No pun intended. Well, I guess there was a pun intended. But, some of these runners that are out there, they're in excellent condition. They can run forever, but they're running one time and they fall over dead. There's more reports of athletes doing that too. And what that means is their body was so acidic that the body could not keep the blood at 7.365 anymore. Just for that instant, the blood may have dropped to 7.2. And when it hit the heart, it stopped the heart. And so it's critical that the body has the reserves and the minerals and water to keep your blood at 7.365 pH. And your lymph system also. A deficiency of salt is equal to a deficiency of energy. Without salt, there is no life. Okay, salt used to be used as money, traded. It was that valuable in some of the other countries in the world. So human blood plasma bears salts of sodium, magnesium, potassium, and other electrolytes in a strikingly similar proportion to seawater. Navy surgeons during World War II used diluted seawater for emergency transfusion when blood plasma were unavailable. That's how close we are, and it gets better. Your cerebrospinal fluid, cerebral fluid is actually basically exactly like the ocean. Okay? It's only one molecule different from seawater. Every single neural stem cell, the cells that will develop into neurons that create the entire central nervous system, comes in contact with the cerebral spinal fluid, I got it there, as it develops. And the cerebral spinal fluid informs it as to how to develop. So see how critical salt is in our body? This inner seawater not only patterns your whole central nervous system, but it also obeys your brain and neurochemicals, and more importantly, in electricity. So that says it, pretty strong about, keeping enough salt in your system. So how do you not do that? Okay, caffeine drinks dehydrate your body. Just because there's water in it does not mean it will hydrate your body. Coffee, tea, alcohol, manufactured beverages all dehydrate your body. They are diuretic. They cause your body to get rid of the water they are dissolved in, plus some more water from your body's reserves. Now, what happens if you don't have any reserves? Okay, again, your body has a drought system, and it will start starving parts of your body from water. That, like your skin. Your skin's going to get wrinkled quicker because your skin doesn't have to, it's not critical for you staying alive, but your heart is, your brain is, your muscles are. So caffeine drinks are the background to all health problems, and its counterparts are aspartame, and other artificial sweeteners. And anything you can't pronounce is probably, going to fit right in there with lowering your body's vibration, making it more acidic, and dehydrating your body. So what are the ways to stay hydrated? Number one, drink enough water, about half your body weight in ounces. Eat more fruits and vegetables. The closer to nature that you can eat something, the more nutrition and value it's going to have in your body, healing itself and helping itself stay healthy. Okay, balance electrolytes, fruits and vegetables, and supplements. Okay, I've been using Trace Minerals, a company out of Salt Lake, for over 40 years probably, to add electrolytes back into my water. So consume raw unprocessed sea salt, helps balance your water and potassium levels. Exercise, increase circulation and more nutrition in your cells. Okay, there's a saying out there, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Okay, well, exercise is a part of that. Stay in shape, get out and walk. Walking is one of the best exercising. Swimming, is a great exercise. But walking is, one of the ones that's the simplest and easiest. A 15, 20, 25-minute walk in the morning will do great things to help you, help yourself, help your body stay healthy. Avoid dehydrating beverages, sugary drinks and foods, and alcohol and caffeine. You want to avoid all those. I see people drinking these monster drinks and stuff like that. Gatorade's one of the ones that'll take your body more acidic and dehydrate it quicker than anything. Any of those drinks will. And yet that, TV, advertising, they've all got it out there. So that's the standard American diet I was talking about. And when you look around at the masses, a lot of them look like they're in great shape right now. But what are they doing for their future? Where is it heading? And we'll leave it there. Okay, your mitochondria are the key to anti-aging, health, and longevity. So we're going to change gears here a little bit. Dr. Doug Wallace says aging is simply too many dysfunctional mitochondria. So how important are the mitochondria in your body? Are you aware of the mitochondria? The mitochondria, every cell has hundreds to several thousand mitochondria producing ATP, which is the life force energy that in your cells. Mitochondria are your engine generating your life force energy. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Okay, so about 80% of today's diseases are because of a bioenergetic deficit in the cells, or low energy, not producing enough ATP for your body to do it, those cells to do its work. The more energy you have in your cells, the healthier you're going to be and the longer you're going to live. So every cell in your body has the amount of mitochondria that it needs to generate the amount of life force energy, ATP, for that cell to do its work. And so when you have a sick cell, a cell that doesn't have enough energy to do its work, then when you get too many sick cells, now you got a sick tissue. When you get too many sick tissues, now you got a sick organ or muscle or whatever that is. So aging is simply too many dysfunctional mitochondria, and all discomfort and dis-ease falls in there too. The mitochondria, again, are one of the most important things in our body. It produces the energy for our body to work. It's also has a part in protein folding, and proteins, again, are the reflection of life. They're responsible for the structure and the function of your body. So it all plays together. Anti-aging through light therapy. Optimize your light, water, and magnetism, okay? Well, we're going to talk about the light and the water. Magnetism is simply grounding. Get out and get your feet in the dirt, and let Mother Earth give you some electrons and ground you. The light from the sun is red and infrared light for a reason. It's giving life energy. Infrared light excites and optimizes our mitochondria. So that's why it's good to be out in the sunshine. And then if you'll ground yourself while you're out in the sunshine, put your hands and your feet in the dirt, get out and walk in some red grass barefoot. It's what I like to do early in the morning. And so anyhow, it's all about optimizing our mitochondria. The sunlight gives up electrons energetically into the body, and so does our red and infrared laser. And it excites the mitochondria just like our red and infrared laser does. And the mitochondria then produce more life force energy, and then your cells have enough energy to do their work. Exposing your skin to the sun stimulates the mitochondria, and the mitochondria then produce more EZ water, which is the fourth phase of water that's involved in the electron transfer chain that creates the ATP, or the adenosine triphosphate. That is our life force energy. So magnetism is grounding. Again, get out there, take your shoes off, get them in the dirt, and then you receive electrons from the earth. And I've got a 4-wheel drive RV that I'm building out. And when I was in Sedona Saturday, and I got there Thursday, left Monday night, because I was doing a lot of hiking and climbing after the expo. And it dawned on me that when I'm in that van, I've got metal all around me, but I'm on rubber tires. And so I doused it, and I'm going to build a grounding cable to where when I pull my van in and get ready to set up for the night, I'm going to be able to put a rod into the ground and attach it to my chassis. And then my whole van is grounded. I'm protected from EMF. all the stuff that's out there electronically will be protected. I'll be protected from that because I'm in a metal shell, even though I got a fiberglass pop top on it where I can walk around in it, but I've got a metal roof rack above that. So anyhow, that's another way of staying grounded and protected. So anti-aging with light therapy, optimize your light and your water. Sunlight therapy, one of the best therapies out there is to go out and be in the sun. And over 50% of the light from the sun is red and infrared light for a reason. Red and infrared light activates and optimizes our mitochondria. Sunlight at daybreak and dusk, you can look directly into it. And when you do that, you're getting more of the red and infrared rays into your eyes, into your body, those frequencies, that vibration, that energy. And then you can also do that with our red and infrared laser anytime. But exposing your skin to the sun stimulates the mitochondria to produce more EZ water, exclusion zone, which we talked about, which helps with the electron transfer chain, electron-rich water, which increases the redox potential. And redox potential is the net negative charge in the cells for that cell to do its work. And that's what we're talking about here, is helping you help yourself, help your body have more life force energy in your cells, more net negative charge, increasing the redox potential again for that cell to do its work. All right. And so we use the red infrared laser to do that. That's our big, it's our flagship, so to speak. We use sacred geometry to add additional frequencies to the laser, what we call human blueprint frequencies. And so your mitochondria are the key to your health, wellness, longevity, and fun. When your cells are happy, you're happy. When your cells aren't happy, you're not happy. Just that simple. When you have enough life force energy being generated by your ATP by your mitochondria, you're happy. And when you don't, you're not. So aging is simply too many dysfunctional mitochondria, and we have a mitochondria revitalizer, regenerator, to help bring that mitochondria back to life. So again, too many sick cells because the mitochondria cannot produce enough life force energy for it to do its work, causing 80% of today's diseases, probably more than that. The more energy you have in your cells, the healthier you can live, the longer you can live, the more fun you can have. So this is another piece. Every photon in the laser beam energetically gives up an electron into the water in our body. Adding free electrons increases the redox potential again, reducing free radicals and inflammation in our system. We use the sacred geometry to add additional frequencies. Your typical red lasers around 650 nanometers, 635. They have one wavelength. And what we've done is add a symphony of frequencies with zero-point technology and sacred geometry to where we are 660 nanometers to 870 nanometers. So we have a whole symphony of frequencies that are calibrated frequencies for the health and wellness of our body, human blueprint frequencies for muscles, bones, ligaments, tendons, joints, eyes, etc. And so that makes us totally unique. And for the red and infrared laser, we also go through clothing. Distance doesn't make any difference. I worked on somebody the other day through the bottom of their shoes and got great results. And I've used it remotely. So the red and infrared laser relaxes and excites the mitochondria, producing about 30% more ATP, or life force energy. It upregulates gene expression to build a healthier protein. And again, proteins are the expression of life. It increases energy current in the cells and toughens the immune system. Immune system is the key. I'm all about prevention, being proactive, staying healthy. I don't want to have to recover from anything. All right, I want to stay healthy. The red and infrared laser regenerates damaged tissue structure by increasing cell activity and stimulating the body's natural healing process. On a new injury, it's cellular repair in the moment. Okay, it'll take the trauma out of a new injury in about 45 seconds. It'll stop the bleeding in a third of the time or less. and you can almost watch it start to heal back together. And I've got videos on my YouTube channel showing that, where I cut my foot. It just, if somebody sprains an ankle and it starts to swell and turn purple, if you get on it right away with the red laser, you can physically watch some of the swelling go down and some of the purple recede because you get immediate, when you get on it with the red laser right away, there's no swelling, and you get immediate cell-to-cell communication back. The body's able to communicate with itself because the trauma's gone in like 45 seconds. And then the white blood cells, since there's no swelling, and the bleeding stops quickly, white blood cells are free to do their work. And so that's cellular repair in the moment. Stimulating the lymphatic drainage, detoxification, and weight loss. All of that can be achieved with more microcirculation, better oxygen, better detoxing, and more life force energy in your blood. So the red and infrared laser can help with skin purification and stimulating fibroblast. A fibroblast is the type of skin cell that secretes collagen proteins in the dermis, the layer of skin just below the outermost layer. These cells play an important role in wound healing and maintaining skin firmness and tightness. All right, so fibroblast is important. Okay, the red and infrared natural laser, lessening the side effects of diabetes. Okay, I gotta add a word in there. Okay, reducing scar tissue internally and externally, redness, acne, and wrinkles. Had a lady that had several abdominal and hip type surgeries in the event down in Sedona last weekend. And I used the red laser on her, and it wasn't even 2 minutes on her stomach and around the areas where the scar tissue was internally and external. And she got relief. I mean, she was just amazed at how much better she felt just in 2 to 3 minutes. And she could feel it working, all around her stomach. She could feel the better, more life force energy and the better microcirculation, the tingling from that, and the warmth. And so she's excited, real excited. She has her own laser set now. Improves psoriasis, rosacea, eczema, sun-damaged skin, facial texture. Stimulates the parasympathetic muscle nervous system, taking you out of fight or flight into relax and heal. Okay, it's low-level laser light therapy, and it's a fast-growing technology used in treatment of a multitude of conditions that require stimulation of healing, which is what we do: stimulation of healing, relief of pain and inflammation. All that happens in 2 to 3 minutes. And restoration of function. Again, I've had people hurt an ankle, get on it right away, and the next day they could walk on it no problem. It's pretty amazing. Although the skin is the organ that is naturally exposed to light more than any other, it still responds well to red and infrared wavelengths. The photons are absorbed by the mitochondrial chromophores in the skin cells. Consequently, electron transport, adenosine triphosphate, that's the ATP we keep talking about, life force energy, nitric oxide release, blood flow, reactive oxygen species increase, and diverse signaling pathways get activated. Stem cells can be activated, allowing increased tissue repair and healing. That came from the National Library of Medicine, PubMed Central. Now, we'll switch over here to the violet laser real quickly. It improves microcirculation by nitric oxide release, which works as an accelerating agent in wound healing. Activates telomerase with maximum anti-aging effects. Stimulates and strengthens the immune system. Increases cell regeneration, which is anti-aging, age reversal. And acts as an antimicrobial, affecting virus, bacteria, and fungi. So it decreases the telomeres of DNA in the cells to essentially bring it back to a stem cell-like or a brand new cell state so that it can divide and create new cells. It excites the electrons in the mitochondria electron transfer chain to initiate the increased production of ATP, life force energy, in the cells and in the blood, because there's new research showing that there's free-floating mitochondria, if you will, in the cells in the blood. And so even though we might be working on one area, like a shoulder, I worked on her abdomen, the blood's flowing through there 2 or 3 times a minute. And so we're actually helping increase the life force energy, microcirculation, and everything in the whole body. Okay, so the green laser, again, it's got frequencies added to it. So it's 520 nanometers to 585. Typically it'd be like 532. And so the green laser improves the oxygen carrying ability of the blood cells, boosts the function of the brain, increases nitric oxide release, improves the blood circulation, helps in reducing blood pressure, helps decrease spider veins and rosacea, and helps in wound healing and tissue repair. And then the green laser light irradiation enhances differentiation and matrix mineralization of osteogenic cells. And this gets pretty interesting. Osteogenic cells are stem cells in the bone that play a prodigal role in bone repair and growth. These cells are the precursors to the more specialized bone cells and reside in the bone marrow. So how can you do all that? You can use all 3 lasers in your water and add 30% more life force energy. You add then the frequencies of the red laser, those human blueprint frequencies. You can use the violet laser and the green laser all into the water that you're drinking. And it's going to neutralize the toxins, make the water wetter, add 30% more life force energy, and all the frequencies that are going to help your body help itself raise its vibration for self-healing. Because it's self-healing or no healing, okay? And so again, we're replicating sunshine here. So with our lasers, the red, the green, and the violet blue, red and infrared, laser your body 2 to 3 minutes at a time, as often as you want, based on your situation, and whatever your situation calls for. It is better to laser even 1 minute several times a day than to do 5 or 10 minutes at one time, because in 2 to 3 minutes you're getting 95% of the added life force energy, better microcirculation, and more oxygen, and more detoxing. Laser your water and your food for 30 seconds. You can be a ½ inch away, or 12 inches away, or 2 feet away, or 3 feet away, and the efficacy is the same. The highest efficacy is in lasering on bare skin, but we get great results going through clothing and shoes and everything else. So rotating a laser clockwise in motion with the area you're lasering being the face of the clock. So if you're lasering your hand, the clock would be here, you're going to be going down. If it's on your chest, you're going to be going down. On your left, this is 3 o'clock, this is 9 o'clock. So that's how you use the laser. The green laser is the brightest. The next brightest is the red laser. The violet is the least brightest. If you shine the violet on something dark, it may fade away completely, but shine on something white and it'll show up. And then a lesser lit room, it'll show up even better. So that's a concern for a lot of people. So we have a full line of products to help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally, because that's what it takes. Again, so we've got, everything's got frequencies added to it for either the musculoskeletal body, the emotional healing that's needed by a lot of people. Then we have, body lotions, we have mouthwash and nasal spray. All of our lotions and nasal spray and everything are 100% toxic free and edible. And that's important, because anything you put on your skin's in your blood in 26 seconds. So make sure it's toxic free, not non-toxic. Non-toxic is still toxic to the body, but toxic free. All of our stuff is toxic free. Our body lotion, skin lotion, tastes great on dark chocolate. Okay, so when you're using all of our products, you're upregulating your gene expression to build a healthier protein. Proteins are the expression of life. They're responsible for structure and function. We're stimulating stem cell production, and we're lengthening telomeres. And you can get a hold of me at 469-766-5511. Text me, call me, and I can show you how to get the best package for your dollars, because as a first-time customer, we can help you save 40 to 60% on your startup package. So again, here we are, Joe Blanton, the Red Laser Water Guy Show. And let me get to this slide. Okay, so again, check us out, the Red Laser Water Guy Show, or you can check out laserwater.com, or just give me a call. So take care and have fun, and stay happy. Laughter is one of the best ways to stay healthy.